Alright guys, what is up? It is your least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636. Today, we are on episode 21 of your favorite installment, Hood Eats. Now, just like last episode, I'll let you guys choose which bike I'm riding, and for the first time ever, I'm riding the supermoto. 21 episodes later, I'm riding the supermoto to Hood Eats. And also, we are going to a viewer-recommended restaurant called Super Submarine. Today, we are on the west side of Chicago, in the heart of North Lawndale. Now let me tell you something, there is a lot of these out here. That is a reason that I rode that. Lots of abandoned lots out here, lots of knockdown homes. So the supermoto really did fit the bill. This thing has been extra peppy lately. I'm starting to really get comfortable on it, and I'm definitely starting to scrape the tail more and more. Let me know if you guys think I should put a piece of titanium back here. Don't tell me to get a sub cage. I'm not going to get a sub cage, because if I get a sub cage, that means I got to get a handbrake, and I'm not doing that. All right guys, I'm super hungry. I didn't eat any breakfast, so I want to get this Hood Eats rolling with and get to the restaurant quick. Let's get to it. Oh man, does it feel good to be out, guys. Holy crap, we've gotten rain for the past couple days, so I've been dying to get out and ride. And what a better thing to do than go out and do a Hood Eats. See if we can warm up this front tire right away, right off the get-go. Whoosh! Oh, I love this front suspension, man. I love it. Oh, I know it's a dirty bike, but I don't like getting her too dirty. These type of brick bungalow houses were in huge demand after the Chicago fire, which made this neighborhood highly desirable back in the 1920s when Russian and Jewish immigrants were settling this neighborhood. And all through the 1920s, even up to the 1950s, this was a predominantly Jewish and Russian neighborhood. You had local companies like Sears Roebuck in the heart of North Lawndale here that really made this neighborhood highly desirable for incoming immigrants. It was also the host of some really good Chicago public schools. So in between the work opportunity and these brick bungalows all being here and readily available, this neighborhood really took off all throughout the 1920s and into the 1950s. Just like always, we got shot spotters on a lot of the corners out here. See how old girl's feeling today, huh? God, I love dropping back on this thing. You have so far to go back before you scrape. It gives you so much room to just swerve and move this bike around.
What the hell you do that?
You gotta work that rear brake a little bit. That's a clean Beamer. Beautiful day going down Pulaski. One of my favorite neighborhoods to ride. What else can you ask for, guys? There's a dog driving that truck. What the hell? Hi there, buddy. You look like you like bikes, huh? He does? Yeah. You want to rev it? You can give it some gas? Alright, you guys be saying, he likes bikes, but this is a really loud bike. I don't know if the camera really does it justice, but this bike is really deep and loud, especially in close quarters. I've been meaning to tell you guys something, and I should have told you sooner, but I really do want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for making me get a supermoto, because at the end of the day, I got so much pressure from you, the subscriber, to really buy one and get into it, and I've fallen in love with it. I truly have. I think my favorite thing is the front suspension. In between the front suspension and the just immediate breath of power, like just the 636 will not do, look at it, no clutch, just right up. And it just comes up with ease, you know? It's so light. Little scrapey action for you. All we got is sit downs and knee knockers on this thing because we need that rear brake, so do a little knee knocker for you. Now guys, this neighborhood reached its peak in population in the 1950s. It had 125,000 residents living in this neighborhood. Now really looking at present day North Lawndale and really how crime ravaged it's become, it's down to 35,000 residents. That means it's lost over 90,000 of its residents over the past 50 years. Now that population loss is for a whole host of reasons. Everything from jobs leaving this neighborhood to people leaving because of the violence to some of the white flight to the north suburbs like Evanston and Skokie. All this really played into the real downfall of this neighborhood. And it seems like the politicians in Chicago really did let this neighborhood kind of slip into the abyss. They let the abandoned homes stand, and they let some of these gangs really flourish since really the beginning of when the outfit was really starting to flood this neighborhood. Win our streets back. Say no to drugs, gangs, and guns. Stay in school. become a doctor. You see a lot of face masks still out as we're still in the heart of this COVID-19. Got some guys selling some fresh fruit. Some more of these sand brick bungalows that I was talking about earlier in the video. Oh, an R6! Now guys, I don't really bring up a lot of the politicking within the neighborhoods a lot of times, but I feel like I would be doing disjustice to North Lawndale if I didn't talk about the mega gang that came out of this neighborhood. This is where the Vice Lords started, is within North Lawndale. Now they started out of necessity in the fact that when this neighborhood was transitioning in the 50s, 60s, even 70s, when there was Russian and Jewish gangs still operating in the neighborhood, they started up the Vice Lords pretty much to protect those lone African American boys coming into the neighborhood. And once all the white, Russian, and Jewish gangs had pretty much left the neighborhood, it was just the Vice Lords really left. Like that, huh? Got a little pulling up, doing a stoppie. I want to talk about this. This was the site of the first shooting that we saw last year. I don't think we've seen a shooting getting processed or anything like that this year, but we saw 2 people shot. I think one passed, one was okay right there. And unfortunately, that's really become a commonplace sight to see in a lot of these west side neighborhoods. Yeah. The best thing about all this front suspension is that the grip on your tire doesn't have to be as immense as it does on a stiff sport bike front suspension. You have a lot more time that it's compressing. Oh, do it again? Oh, all right.
Yes, sir.
Oh, hell yeah, you too, man. Look at all of them, all the smoke, smoke. Everybody wants to sell you something down on Madison here. Holy shit, that ain't good. A lot of cop and fire. Woo! Institution for Nonviolence?
Yeah, that's Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's a group of y'all?
Yeah, that's an institute trying to make a change in the community. This is the institute, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's awesome, man. I like that.
What's up?
I like that. All right, man. You guys be safe. A lot of these community-run groups will go out here and they'll start talking to the community members about who's beefing with who, and they try to kind of put a squash to a lot of these cliques that beef within these neighborhoods. I think it's a great way to show that the community really wants to change for the better. My God, what you just say?
I said, if you can do that front shit in a donut and you're circumcised, I'll give you a fucking blowjob.
Hey, she ain't lying now.
Nope.
Oh my good God.
Film it.
Damn. And he can film it.
That'd be the greatest damn divorce present I can have today.
She said if I could do a stoppie into like a 360 donut and I'm circumcised, she's gonna give me a blowjob. Well guys, just like that, I have no desire to ever learn 360 stoppies. I'm already at the 180s, even the 270s, but I am never doing a 360 stoppie because I am never going back there and getting a blowjob from that lady. Come back over here to one of the biggest pieces of abandoned property in North Lawndale. It's literally like on the other side of the train tracks too. It's just all abandoned, huge field. It used to be a factory or something. Fun to come back here and ride dirt bikes. What do you guys think? Jump this? So I guess I should give you guys some of the present day crime statistics of North Lawndale. In 2018, there was 253 shootings, 41 homicides, and 212 people shot and wounded. This makes North Lawndale the 3rd most violent neighborhood in Chicago. Good boys. A couple beautiful pitties out here. Here we are, super sub. Pull around here. Man, everybody's outside. Come over here to their back alley.
Hey, you get the back of that motherfucking air.
The back of it in the air. Front, back, whatever you want. Have you guys eaten here before?
Yeah, he got good ass shit.
I heard Italian beef good.
Gyro.
Gyro.
Down there had this motherfucker on your back.
Oh, you know I did.
I saw you coming up. Last Willie. And get Italian beef.
Italian beef. Gyros and beef is what I'm hearing. Man, they've been ready for coronavirus in here. Everyone says a gyro or the beef. Which one? The beef? All right, I'll have a beef wet. Cheese, sweet pepper. You go wait outside. Super sub. Man, she looking good.
Hey, you got it in on that bike.
Oh, you see me getting it in?
Oh, did I see? I stopped to take a picture. I was like, damn, he's gone. Especially when you did that shit.
Oh, the wheelie?
Oh, you was almost on the ground on this shit. I said, oh,
I'll come back here.
Yeah, that's where you were from back there.
Yeah, you touch back here.
Ah, okay.
We scrape them things.
Okay. You good, boy.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Now, guys, I've mentioned in a couple of my hood eats, and I feel like I haven't mentioned it lately. I do advise people to come to these neighborhoods and try it out. However, coming here by yourself at 1, 2 in the morning is probably not the best idea, and I'm being really serious when I say that. It is truly, those numbers are a reality here in these neighborhoods, especially coming out here to the west, and even because some of these far south side neighborhoods is you're taking it on yourself.
Who let this motorcycle out here? You let that out here? Why?
They probably got on a helmet.
I saw you do a wheelie, man, young blood.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna fall and hurt yourself.
Thank you. No money.
You ain't ride like a motherfucker, cause I can't see. Put them.
Oh, I don't want no condoms. All right, you too, man. We're gonna go eat our sandwich over at the park or something. Gotta get our tray of food to the park now. Our Italian beef, one of the messiest foods in Chicago. Man, trying to hold out of this beef with this powerful bike. This is something, man. 450s are so touchy on that throttle, like, it's a lot. So these are some of the last little row houses here in North Lawndale. These housing projects have been here forever. Oh, I'm so excited for this beef. Come over here in a quiet Douglas Park. Well, quiet during the day. This was also home to last year of Chicago's largest mass shooting right here in the park. Mount Sinai Hospital, which is right there, actually had to close down because there's too many gunshot victims coming in that weekend. They couldn't take any more, I should say. That closed down. All right, let's see what we got going on. Somebody looked like they had a fire over here. I know mostly on Hood Eats I give the sandwiches rave reviews. This is a standard issue Italian beef. Now, would drunk Brian tell you to buy this and love it? Absolutely. At 2 in the morning, since this place is open like 24/7, I would eat this all day. I'm not gonna really put it up there with something like, remember Fat Albert's? That was really good. Something like a Portillo's beef. Those are always really good. I love their beef and cheddars. I normally give the restaurants pretty good reviews. I'll give this one a 5 out of 10. Standard issue. The fries are pretty good though. I like the fries. Oh yeah, and since I got my helmet off, guys, we just released these misguided snapbacks in the Galaxy Gray now. So if you guys are ever interested in picking up any of the merch or helping support my channel that way, the link is down in the description of pretty much every video. Go ahead and check those out if you're interested. All right, bye guys. I got to get back to Hood Eats episode 21. Thanks for being special guests, all you guys. Bye. Come throw away our garbage here. Eat. Warm up the tire a little bit. Show you how fast you can really pick up on this bike. So here's first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, stoppy. That suspension is so nice. You can do the top of fifth gear if you're in a nice smooth lot. Over the bridge. I love how this thing just takes everything. Jumps, curbs, whatever. I know I said it in the unveiling video, but this is the ultimate urban bike. A 450 with a good set of freaking tires on it. Oh my God, electric start, fuel injected. God bless America. I guess I should say Japan. We'll go first, second, third, fourth. Woo! And we rolling. Rolling on cloud 9. I want you guys to see though how much farther back there this thing is than my 636. Like my 636 would be scraping like right there, probably. And this thing is scraping like right there.
I like that shit, bro. I live for the bike life, bro. I got me a 4-wheeler next month.
Oh yeah? I'll see you, buddy. Now you might ask yourself, why is there so many abandoned houses here, Brian? Well, like I stated earlier, that population decreased from 125,000 people down to 35,000 people. What do you think happens to all those houses and properties and stuff? That is really what happens when you go from a thriving neighborhood into a neighborhood that really the jobs have left. Everything just starts deteriorating. Now, right now, I'm in a part of North Lawndale that also kind of overlaps into Garfield Park called K-Town. This is one of the most violent stretches in Chicago. Is right here. All right, guys, I think my time here in North Lawndale has all but come to an end. We got to have some amazing Italian beef. I told you guys all about the neighborhood, kind of why it is in the current state that it is in. We got to eat some amazing Italian beef, and we got offered a blowjob from some random lady. So guys, with all that being said, I think we had another awesome, successful Hoodies, episode 21. If you guys are not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. If you guys like the video, make sure to give it a like, and comment down below where you think I should go next, what bike I should ride next, all that good stuff. Brian, why don't you stop and get a blowjob from that beautiful young lady? All the above. Go ahead and comment down below. As always, this is your least favorite moto vlogger, Brian636, signing out from the streets of North Lawndale. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace. I'm out.